Hi everyone, Jonas Cain here with #Positivity, here for another edition of Magic Words. And today we're talking about boundaries, which is so important because when we're not intentional, when we're not mindful about who or what we allow to influence our lives, we run the risk of becoming held captive by other people's emotions and agendas for our lives. An example that's heavy in my mind is something that you've probably experienced yourself, because haven't you ever met someone that no matter what you do, no matter what you say, it's just not good enough, because everything you do and everything you say is interpreted as a personal attack on them, because it's never about you. Oh no, it's always about them. The challenge here is when you allow these people, whoever they happen to be, to have such a profound influence on your life without considering what is actually important to you and what you value. You don't know what your truth is. You don't have a clear sense of who you are because your boundaries are so out of alignment. And when this happens, this is when our emotions become held captive, when our agendas, our own agendas are put on hold because we don't know who we are. Now, of course, the question becomes, how do we fix this? Well, one way is for you to ask, what is important to you? What do you value? What is your truth? And when you ask these questions honestly, you find yourself spending less time with people who discourage you, or at least decrease their influence over your life, and spending more time with people who are good for you, people who speak value into your life, who encourage you and build you up rather than tear you down, helping you to gain a clear vision of who you are. The question becomes, who do you allow to speak into your life? Are they encouraging you and building you up, or are they discouraging you and tearing you down? Today, I encourage you to really reflect on who you allow to influence your life. The challenge here is when these discouragers, when these negative forces in our lives, when these are loved ones, when they're family, when they're friends, when the people who we've perhaps known our entire lives. Now, I'm not saying cut these people directly out of your life. Oh my goodness, that is likely impossible, or at the very least, unkind. But to be kind to yourself, a positive strategy for you to employ is to at least place a mental boundary in your mind. Let them have their say, right? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Let them have their say. Let them do whatever it is they need to do. But just know in your mind, I'm not going to let it get to me. I'm going to live my life. That's their truth. It's not mine. Buying into their version of reality is a waste of my time. I'm going to love them. I'm going to enjoy their company, right? But anything that hijacks my emotions and puts my life on hold, that has nothing to do with me. Until next time, my name is Jonas Cain. Stay positive.